think I've felt your love before. Oh no. You say it's me that's changed. You say I don't respect you anymore. Oh no. And if you're...
So good morning and welcome, and I think this is my third episode now, so I hope you're enjoying the videos so far. So today I want to talk about it's not really a Christmas record, but a festive themed song, which was I Need Your Love, and it was a double A-side song, and it was with a cover version of If You're Right. So for those of you who don't know, normally my songs are quite upbeat and quite poppy and retro sounding, and I Need Your Love was probably a bit of a break from that general theme. It's a very slow ballad. It's an original song. It was written by Dave Buswell, and many of Dave's songs were written quite a long time ago, sort of late 80s, early 90s, I believe. But I really like the sound of this particular track. I think he sent me 4 or 5 songs to listen to see if I like them. And one of the things when David does send me a song is they're almost complete. Many of them have had a vocal recorded on them, so I can straight away hear what the track is going to sound like. Obviously it's not got my own vocal on it, but yeah, I know this one just sort of stood out of the songs that he sent to me, and yeah, it's a little bit different, and I just felt as well I needed to show my vocal off a little bit more as well. You don't always hear that in a pop song, so yeah, it was for me it was something a little bit different. So yeah, the song itself, I Need Your Love, it sort of created visions in my head of Christmas time and being with family, etc. So straight away I had ideas for the music video, and as I've said many times on here, the video for me is the hardest part because I don't have the budget for it. And however, my video skills, well, I think they're getting better. Hopefully you'll agree with this, but this was the first time that I'd used a video editing software to make the video itself, using different templates and what they call masking to put images within images. And I was still experimenting at this stage, but I had an idea in my head that I wanted the video to be quite, not old-fashioned, but I wanted it to be a little bit sort of Cliff Richardy, mistletoe and wine, with that kind of feeling, and have some warmth to it. And hopefully, I've seen some of the comments on YouTube, etc., and I think that comes across quite well. So hopefully you enjoy the video. It's interspersed with some footage of my dog Rocky jumping around in the snow, so I've put them in there as well. And yeah, I'm very pleased with the track. At the last minute, we decided to do a cover version of If You're Right, and there was a couple of reasons for that. One, I'd recently been to see the Fizz, or as they were, Bucks Fizz, and I was chatting to somebody there at the concert, and they said, you know, there are quite a few sort of fan favourites of the Fizz, and also of Cheryl Baker, and this particular track I believe is a fan favourite. And yeah, I was looking for another sort of song to accompany I Need Your Love, and it sort of stood out as it might work together as a double A-sided single. I wasn't actually familiar with the song until that point, and I must have watched Cheryl Baker performing that track 1,000 times on YouTube. I think she's on one of the old 1980s game shows, and she does a performance on there. I watched it over and over again, just learning the words and what the song was about and trying to capture the meaning of the song, etc. But the song has been covered quite a few times, and I believe, and I could be wrong here, it was actually written as the follow-up to I Know Him So Well, the Elaine Page and Barbara Dickson track. I don't know for definite, but I believe it was done as a follow-up to that. But you'll see if you look on YouTube, if you look for If You're Right, it's been covered quite a few times. I'm really happy with the track, I have to say. I probably am not so happy with the vocal. That's just me being picky, probably. And, had I had more time to learn the track and really, get to know it, then I probably would have redone the vocal or done the vocal a little bit better and sang it slightly differently. Because I listen back to it now and I hear myself sliding a few notes and things are a bit not pitch perfect. But actually saying that, one comment I've received is somebody said actually I should do a dance version of it. And I've been thinking quite hard about that. And I think that could probably work. So yeah, I've got that in the back of my mind. Maybe it's something as a bonus track for the album. I don't know. So anyway, I really like the song, and it's a nice song, and it went really well with I Need Your Love. And I didn't make a video for both tracks. The If You're Right is just a simple lyric video, and I'm actually very happy with the result of that video as well. So both tracks came out not the December just gone, the year before. It came out actually November, December it came out. And the radio stations, thank you to everybody who played it and supported me through that. It was such a nice experience. There was loads of radio interviews, lots of radio wanted to talk to me about the song, and I think I was on a few breakfast shows talking about the track. And yeah, it was very nice. It made it feel very, very festive because it was Christmas time, and everyone was in the Christmas mood, and it was nice. And the track actually, I think, was my first track on the LGBTQ music chart that hit the top 3. And it was on the charts for quite a number of weeks. I don't remember much else after that because I was then concentrating on my next single, which is Love Fire and Vital Signs, sorry. So I was starting to get the promotion ready for the next song whilst that one was still obviously out there. So yeah, so in my next episode, I'm going to go and, I'll explain a little bit more about Love Fire and Vital Signs. I'm just going to show you now some of the original track that we did for I Need Your Love, how it sounded when I first received the track. And I think I've got some vocal recordings before it was mixed. And I'll have a look, see if we've got some video clips of some behind the scenes footage. If I have, I'll include them in the video shortly. And then at the end, I'll include the full video for I Need Your Love as well. So I was just looking through the files, and I've got quite a few of the tracks. As I say, I do them all generally on GarageBand as a basic. And this was the original song for I Need Your Love. And as you can hear, it's got a vocal already on there. It's not had its final mix, and it's a little bit more retro sounding, a little bit slower than I did. And then what I've actually done on here is I've recorded my vocal over the top. You can see it. I'm singing my part, I'm ad-libbing a little bit on there, and then Dave Buswell takes those mixes and sort of makes it my own for me kind of thing. So yeah, so that's a little bit about the track. I'm just gonna have a quick look now for some of the video footage that I have, and and see what we have there. Here you can see where the cover has then now been edited, and we've sort of superimposed my image across with a new background, a festive background, and some snow effects. And then this is the actual cover that we used to release the song. I think, as I mentioned in my previous video, when you use a distributor for the song, they have different guidelines with regards to what you're allowed to include on the cover. So you need to keep the wording very simple. So here it's just got obviously my name and then the names of the tracks on there. And you can see also as well, we kept the branding with the triangle shapes to show the consistency with the previous single. So you'll see both covers of the songs are very similar. The other thing I forgot to mention as well is there was a bit of a connection with If You're Right and Every Dream Is Broken, because they're both, well, Every Dream Is Broken is a cover version of a Bucks Fizz track, and If You're Right was covered by Cheryl Baker. So again, there was a bit of a consistency there with the themes of the songs. So yeah, there's the covers for you. So I hope that's given you a bit more of an insight into the track and well, both tracks. And say next time we'll talk about the other double A side single, and then from there we'll start moving on to the more recent songs, Heartache and Lonely with Jazzy P, and some of the new songs that I'm working on. Okay, take care, have a good day all, bye bye.
Put your feelings into words. I can understand why you are leaving and that you don't